YouTube's happening. It is Friday, August 15th, and we're talking MLB today. We have our usual 15 games. We're going to look at the spreadsheet, props, everything we always do. Let's recap the beautiful day it was yesterday, shall we? It was not beautiful. It wasn't. Overs didn't hit. Nah, neither one didn't do it at all. Arizona got 8 runs. Colorado could contribute a little bit. Arizona had 7 runs in the first 2 innings. What are we doing? Scooble. Let's talk about Scooby for a second. Dude took the day off. He called in PTO. I don't know what that performance was. That ain't Cy Young worthy. That's minor league demotion worthy. What was that trash out there? Either way, you have bad days. I get it. But that day, suspicious. That's what I'm saying. Luzardo, they tried to stack the deck against the man. They sat all the lefties they could. They had, at one point, it was 5, 6 lefties, and next thing you know, it was 3. It didn't matter. He got the 7 strikeouts. He had 5 in the first 2 innings, and next thing you know, nothing. It's like, suspicious again. See, it was weird. Manzardo hit. Good job, buddy. So outside of that, yeah, there you go. So if you want the plays typed out or you want access to the spreadsheet, there you go for every sport I do. That way, or you just want access to a like typed out list. That's what that is. So you can see what the plays are without having to watch the video. It's all there for members. There you go. So enough of that. Let's go to the weather because we gotta move on. It is Friday. It is the start of the weekend. It is a start of a new series, a bunch of new series. Let's see who's going to be out there weather-wise. What's happening? Chicago, nothing. We're at Wrigley, so we gotta see weather for sure in this one. Cincy, wind blowing out 88, nothing. Washington, nothing. Nothing's wrong, obviously. Boston, nothing to worry about. Cleveland, nothing. New York Mets, nothing. Minnesota, nothing. KC, nothing. St. Louis, nothing. A little hot, 92. Colorado, 9 miles an hour, but it's blowing. Like, I don't know what, but towards the right field pole. That doesn't help me much. A's out at 8, 90 degrees. That's always there. And then Warriors at 6, and then Giants at 21. You see 21, but it's the Giants. We know their stadium is built in a way where the wind doesn't matter that much. So that's your weather. We have it all there. Pop this back. We have 15 games. Let's get to that first game right now. All right, new day, new money. Moral of the story, don't get focused on the losses. We had fun yesterday. We did some ladders that didn't work out. What can you do? If they did work out, though, it'd been an amazing day. See how good it worked? So you can't dwell on things that happened in the past. You got to focus on what you can change, which is today. So today we have games like Pittsburgh and Chicago first. These offenses are terrible, by the way. It is Chicago 186 with a 9 total. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all the red. Oh my God. They're coming out to 6.4 average between the two for runs in the last 10. Both teams forgot how to hit the ball. Ridiculous. 9s are total. We better have a just terrible pitching this one. We have to have this because otherwise, what is this? So let's go to the outlier. Link in the pin comment. Click it. Go get you a week for free. You know this. Let's see. We got Colorado going against Braxton Ashcraft. Well, we need to look at both these for earned runs because neither one's striking out much, even though they're terrible at hitting the ball. Because you saw that their runs are bad, their average is bad, their hits are bad, their RBIs are bad. Everything else is not bad. So the main things are bad, the things that matter. So let's look at you, and let's go Colin Ray on earned runs as well. Hell, we could probably go hits under for both teams. Let's look at both of them. Kind of curious, especially Colin Ray. Ashcraft, 2 games to started. Now let's see, is that how many games he's actually pitched in? Because I'm not fully sure. Let's go to ESPN and take a look right quick, shall we? Mr. Ashcraft, he's a bullpen out of 319 with a 33 with 136. He's pitching a bunch of games. He just happened to start the most recent game. Outlier only tracks starts. People that start. If you don't start, it doesn't track. I know it's a flaw in the system. I know, but hey, they just added bullpens. They're working on it. Give them time. So we see everything here. His last few games in, well, he's had 3 games in August. 2, 2nd, 5th, and 9th. 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. He's all right. He ain't the best. I mean, this game against San Fran was great. 3 innings of nothing. Just a no-hitter in 3 innings. Good stuff. Other than that, let's see. So I don't really care about this. I want to come over here to Mr. Colin Ray. 2.5 earned runs in the last 5. That's his average. Last 10's at 2.6. Let's look at the hits allowed. 5.2. He's pretty consistently not giving up hits. Seattle got him, and then the hottest team in history, Milwaukee, got him too. So other than that, under 5.5 could be a fun play. What's that under looking like? 125. That could be something because Pittsburgh's on the road. They're 24th and hits at 7.5 per game. How many innings are you pitching? You're barely going 5 innings nowadays. So, I mean, 5 innings, he keeps under 6 hits against Pittsburgh. That might be a play. I might have to rock with that. Let's go look at the information and matchups. Bullpen. Moving on. Colin Ray versus Pittsburgh historically. Never mind. Never mind that hits because we see some green. 2 for 4 for Davis with a home run. 455 for Gonzalez on 11 at bats. What? 3 for 6 for 500. I ain't taking somebody who has averages like this. Cruz is only 2 for 5, but nothing to show for it. Reynolds is 17 at bats, 471 with 2 homers, 5 ribbies, and a 1.4. Damn. 3 for 10 with a home run for Jack. That is a lot of green. We can't mess with that, so I can't do it now. If he had a good history, I would probably take his hits under, but now I ain't touching, not a chance. If anything, I might just take the under, period, just pure under, because they're coming out to 6.4. The total's 9. The wind's blowing kind of in. Yeah, and here's Pittsburgh versus righties, Chicago versus righties, and Ashcraft versus Chicago. Hell, players are 0 for 6 versus the man. So far, nothing. Yeah, under is what's calling me. So let's go ahead and look at the HR and see, not that one, this one. HRR, let's see if anybody qualifies. Oh, 1, and it's Michael Bush. Bush Light, what you got for us, buddy? You are 3-2 and 1-9. Ugh. Yeah, so none of that. So yeah, this is going to be one of those ones where we're going to fade the numbers as teams. Lost 5, lost 1, and we're going to come over here. We're going to take this under 9. Good stuff. That's our play. Next. All right, game 2 is going to be Milwaukee and Cincinnati. It is Milwaukee 129. 9 is our total. We come over here. Milwaukee cannot be stopped. 12 wins in a row now. They've won 2 for Cincinnati. They are just, look at this. Everything is green. Everything is green. They're good at Nerfy, but they're also good at scoring. 7.9 per game average. I think that's the highest we've seen all season. I could be wrong. Over a 10-game stretch, because they are just been crushing. My God, 10.2 hits. Just, oh, amazing. And then Cincy is over here struggling. They're striking out a good bit. This is the game Milwaukee loses. Watch. This is the game they lose. Guaranteed. Yeah, everything's lined up Milwaukee so far. Let's go look at the pictures. I bet it's going to lean Milwaukee probably. It's one of them weird days. MLB pull strings. We know how it works. Shady shenanigans. Let's look. Who's pitching this one? It's going to be Nick Martinez versus... Oh, well, I guess yeah. Yeah, we don't know who's pitching. It is undecided. That one ain't going to help you much. That's either going to be a minor leaguer, it's going to be somebody in the bullpen, or it's going to be somebody who's coming back from injury. So, and we'll see if maybe ESPN doesn't know. Maybe Outlier knows. We'll look at Martinez first. We'll go for earned runs, because hell, he might just give up runs. Over at 0%. Nick Martinez has been awesome. 2-2-2-2-1. Head-to-head versus Milwaukee. He has, well, last 2 games he did that, but this one was April. This was last season. I don't care about those. I care about, have you faced him recently? And you have not. Last 5 games have been nasty. Before that, these are earned runs. Oh my God, 10 earned runs, 7 earned runs. So, yeah, ever since then he figured it out. But my God, let's go matchups. Bullpen. The bullpen. We come on down. Martinez versus Milwaukee. History. Terang is what, 1 for 11. That's ridiculous. With a home run, though. He's got a home run. Outside of that, nothing. 1 for 10 for Yelich. Okay, I cannot see. This is the game Milwaukee loses. I'm telling you. Bats are struggling. Martinez is on fire. People are going to bet Milwaukee. It's the Fridays. It's paycheck day. Casuals are going to come in. They're going to say, ooh, Milwaukee's on the streak. Money, Milwaukee. Books going to be like, thank you. Money, please. And come over here, righties. There you go. Cincy versus... Well, we don't know. We can't look at it. So, sad times. Let's go over to the HR. Maybe we can look at a prop. Maybe somebody's good with the bats. We know some people are good. We got a lot of green on here. And we have Friedel. We have Terang, who's terrible. We have Hurricanes, who doesn't have really any data. Joey Ortiz, I have no clue what to look at. Lux, Contreras. I don't need Contreras. Yeah, I do. Different one. All right, so Friedel is 1-8. He's very consistent on 2. If you're fine with that, there you go. He's your man, but not for me. Let's look at Terang. You can see last few games, last 10, he's at 3-3. Last 5 is at 3. But remember, we saw the matchup already. Let me show you again. Let me show you one more again. We go down to Terang, and we see, where you at? Where's you at, buddy? Where you at? Right there. 1 for 11 with a home run and a 455 OPS. That is a 27% strikeout rate. That ain't good. I can't trust that. So yeah, he does qualify, but I can't do it. So Perkins, has Perkins faced him? Let's see. Perkins, Percolator. He's over 1. That maybe, but man, I no. 1-8 and 2-4 on a 1-5. Not a chance. Can't do it. Joey Ortiz 4 and 3-3. What the hell? All right, Mr. Ortiz. Let's see what you got. If you faced him, you are over 7. Yeah, I can't trust that either. Sorry, Mr. Lux. Well, I don't have any stats for a Milwaukee pitcher because we don't have a pitcher yet. So 2-6, 1-8 for Lux. Contreras is 2-4. and 1, 2 in the last two. That's RBIs. Oops, make sure I'm on HR. Thank you. 3 and 5, 4. Yeah, Contreras is crushing recently, especially the last 5 games. There was a stretch of nothing, then he like heated up. So let's look at Contreras. Are you on here? You are 231 and 13 at bats with a home run and a 7.69. You're actually doing decent. You're the only one doing decent. Maybe Sal's doing okay at what, 3 for 8? But nah, I ain't trusting none of this. So yeah, we're gonna do the smart thing here. If anything, if I were to bet something, I would take Cincy at home plus 1.5. That's my lean, to the point where, yeah, you know what? Yeah. Because the bats can't hit. Milwaukee's starting some kind of pitcher. But Milwaukee's offense is amazing. You see the numbers and the sweet ride streaks, and man, that streak is streaking, isn't it? So I'm leaving it alone, but I'm gonna tell you, this is the game. Cincy wins, Milwaukee loses this one. If they're gonna lose this weekend, it's today. Just saying. So give me a pass on this one. So I'm gonna pass. Lean Cincy plus 1.5. I'm gonna put it on the sheet. There we go. So there we go. Next. All right, game 3. Let's move to Philadelphia and Washington. Currently, we got Philly 173 with an 8 total. Washington got the win yesterday. Straight shenanigans. Yeah, so Luzardo was so good. Yeah, tell me he didn't get a phone call in the 3rd inning and said, whoa, you need to calm down. Everybody on Luzardo strikeouts. I mean, he still hit the line, but hey, whatever. There's a lot of yellow today. I'm annoyed with baseball right now. Football starting. It's okay. Yes. Anyway, 6-4, lost 3, lost 2. You see all the yellow. We follow the numbers. Sometimes the numbers work, sometimes they don't. You just have, it's a roller coaster. It's up and down. That's what it is. Let's go look at player props. Let's go look at the numbers. Mason, the numbers. What do they mean? They mean this. Wheeler's going out there against Mackenzie Gore. That's a strikeout battle if you ever heard one. Mackenzie Gore figured it out last time out. Before, like the last 5 outings, he was absolute garbaggio, but the last time, dude was amazing. Let's look at Mackenzie Gore strikeouts too and everything. So let's start with Gore. You can see he was terrible, couldn't strike nobody out. A's game, he had 0 in 2 innings. Last time he had 10 against San Fran. We go earn runs to show that, yeah, he was awful. But then, yeah, great game. Now, is he going to have another great game? Maybe. We'll see. But I'm not going to pay to find out. No, not a chance. Strikeouts against Philly. Philly is 19th at 8.6. I can't trust nobody who did this in the last 10 games. Your line 6.5 today just because you had 10 last time? Not a chance in hell. No chance. Mr. Wheeler. No, that's Martinez, right? That's Martinez still. I want Mr. Wheeler. There we go. 8.2 average in the last 5 and a 8 average. Wheeler's been amazing with strikeouts. Absolutely disgustingly good. So earn run wise, you can see not good when it comes to earn runs the last 5 games. He's given up 4, last 5's at a 3 average. So let's go match up because I don't know what I'm doing in this one. Bullpen, a bullpen. Come on down. Gore versus Philly historically. Oh, we have a home run for Wilson. 4 for 8 with a home run. We have 2 home runs per Castellanos, but it's 25 at bats to get there. 280 average, not good. Turner with a 409 average, but nothing to really show for it. It's a little weird, but yeah, Sosa has a home run. There's a bunch of single shot home runs. Nothing really stands out here. I mean, there was a bunch of home runs. Yeah, but still. I'll go lefties. How's Philly versus lefties? There you go. We got Washington versus righties and Wheeler versus Washington. There you go. Bell has 4 home runs off this man in 40 at bats. So, and he's batting 300. So this potentially could be a play. I don't really want to fade Zach Wheeler ever, but apparently Josh Bell really likes Wheeler. So, and there's 3 home runs and 30 at bats for Ruiz, but only a 267. So a couple dudes do quite well. Let's go look at the HRs and see if anything at all shows up. We have some stuff. We have James Wood. We have Weston Wilson. We have Lyle. We have Wood. Nope, and Raleigh Adams. There we go. So neither one of the ones we were looking at. 3.6 and 2.6 actually qualifies, but that doesn't look good. He's only 5 for 10. He had a couple really good games, but outside of that, no. You're going up against Wheeler today? I don't care. Wheeler's good. Wheeler's one of the top pitchers in the game. We know the unquestionable one of the top pitchers. 2.8. 1.6 per Will. No. Lyle 2.4 had a 0 last game. 1.9. Get off my screen. Ain't got time for you. Mr. Adams 2.2. That's you've only played in how many games? Last 10. 1.7. Not a chance. And that's it. That's all of them. Okay. This one's weird. This series is weird. Washington already got a win. Philly's starting to start a losing streak. That's a little concerning. Washington's at home. I know, but Gore pitched amazing last time. I'm a little nervous. I ain't touching this game. Next, pass, 100%. Move on. Next. All right, moving on. Game 4 is Texas and Toronto. Is a pick 'em with a 7.5 total. All right. Numbers. here they are. Toronto offense, they won yesterday. The offense didn't look great, but the numbers are still good because it's based on an average, and they've just been, yeah. So Texas's numbers overall, the last 10 you can see has not been great. Both teams, Toronto is 10th in strikeouts. That's wild for them. They are normally top 2 and not 2, if you know what I'm saying. So, all right, let's go look at the pitching, see who's going out there. Who's going to toss the tater in this one? It is going to be DeGrom versus Bassett. Interesting. Okay, so I want to go earn runs for both of them. Maybe hits allowed for DeGrom if he's not pitching that well. For hits allowed, we'll look. We'll see. So we'll start DeGrom first because he matters more. Earned runs for 5, 5, and 3 is a 3.2 average in the last 5 games. We faded 1.5. Okay, why is it 142? Why are we getting such crazy lines? It should be 2.5, but then it's plus 155. Ooh. Let's go hits allowed. He gives up runs, but he's not giving up hits. That's crazy. That's 6, 7, 4. I'm not feeling the hits. I feel the runs way more. Toronto's at home and they get the faces, man, is 1.5. Is it? Yeah. I mean, I could take those odds. A win's a win, you know. Can't complain. Might take that. Let's go matchup. Actually, go back. Let's look at Bassett real quick. Earned runs for Bassett, 2.6. So we're sitting about 6. These teams are combining for 9.8 runs. Our total sitting at 7.5. Why do they keep what? DeGrom is not good right now. 3-2 is not, that ain't good. We go bullpen, come on down. Bassett versus Toronto. That's a lot of green. That's a lot of greenery. We got 2 home runs for Peterson and 8 at bats. We have a home run for Carter and 1 at bat. You see all that there. 0 for 3 for Barger. No, that's Barger. Yeah. Righties for Texas. There you go. Toronto versus righties and DeGrom versus Toronto. There's a home run for Varsho, and that is about it. I'm tempted to take the over. 7.5 with these 2 pitchers who both are average or even worse. Absolutely. Let's go look at the HR and see if the bats are backing up the numbers. And go over to here. We want this one right here. Thank you. Change that to that. And what do we have? We have very few. We have France, Rowdy, who's always here. Vladdy's finally made a return back to the HR 80% club. And Jimenez. So let's look at these 4. We go France is at 1.6 and 1.9. Ugh, that ain't good. We want that cushion. We ain't getting no cushion there. 1.8 and 1.7. It looks good, right? There's no cushion. Well, I guess if it's a half, sure. If you want to pay 164 for a play, sure. But no, not feeling that. Vladdy's at 2.8 and 3.4. Vladdy's still doing Vladdy things, so Vladdy's good. So we could take Vladdy for sure if you want. Outside of that, Jimenez is 3.6 and 2.7. He's doing quite well. So 2 Toronto bats doing well. The team is good overall in the last 10 on average. Tex, I'm leaning Toronto for sure, but I'm also leaning the over because I don't trust either pitcher. So I'm going to go over 7.5. I know Toronto hasn't scored much in the last 2 games, but hey, they have a great matchup now. So I'm going over 7.5. And I think I'm also going to grab Toronto money line since it is sitting at plus 101. You can grab that out there. So I think I shall do both. Or nope, we're going to do a money line parlay today. That's what I'm going to do. It's Friday. Got to do a parlay. Have a little fun. So we're going to put Toronto in the parlay. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. But we're going to fade Mr. Jacob. And I don't want to fade him like completely like this way, just in case. We go head to head. You see his last time out was May 26th. He gave up 2 runs. Ooh, that was it. But I'm going to take the over just in case Bassett gives up a bunch of runs too, because it's happened before. We've seen it. I've been burned by Bassett more than once. You have too, probably. So I'm putting Toronto in the money line parlay. Let's move on to the next one. All right, next game up is going to be the Mets hosting Seattle. That's a matchup right there. All right, let's see what's happening here. Is 117 Mets. 8.5 is our total. We come over here, look at this, and see yellow and red looking like a hot dog. That's a little too much mustard for me. I need some more relish out there. About the same. Seattle still can't hit the ball. They're getting runs because they're getting walks, but they're not hitting the ball well. 227 with 7.2 in the last 10 is not great. And they're on the road, even though they are 8-2 in the last 10. The Mets are 1-9, but man, the Mets are just choking away wins they should win, right? They should have won yesterday, but then they didn't. And the day before that, they probably should have won. They should have beat Milwaukee, and then they got walked off. It's just, yeah, they're having issues. So let's go over here. Let's go look at pitchers, shall we? Pitchers in this one, we want the Mets and Mananas. We change this up. We go Luis Castillo versus Manea. All right, not bad, not bad. Neither team strikes out. We're going straight for earned runs. Do we care about hits? No, we don't care about hits in this one either. Let's go earned runs for both pitchers and just kind of look. Let's see what we got. Manea has been terrible his last 2 outings when it comes to earned runs. 5 and 4, not good. You've only had 5 games all season. First 3 were great. Last 2, woof, not good. We go over here to Castillo. We see 1-6 in his last 5. He is pitched in a bunch of games, obviously. 2-4 on the season, 2-0-4. 2 average last 10, 1-6 last 10. He's doing better overall. So I would get to lean to Seattle there. Just saying, because Menea's he's had 9 runs allowed in the last 2 games. That ain't good. Let's go bullpen. A bullpen. We come on down. Menea versus Seattle. There you go. Anything really stand out? There's a home run for Rodriguez down here. You can't see it. I'll show you. There's a home run for Rodriguez. 2 for 4. Outside of that, not much. Not much at all. We got a 0 for 8 for Polanco. Damn. 1 for 9 for Suarez. Damn. Can't really touch those. Lefty for Seattle. Whew. 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 Look at all that. Can't do that. Mets versus righties. Castillo versus Mets. We have 2 home runs and 11 at-bats for McNeil with a 4.55. That's actually pretty good. Lindor's got a 4.17 and 12 at-bats, but nothing to show for it. So let's go look at HR, because so far I'm leaning on a pass if I had to say anything. That's where I'm leaning. So, and sometimes the best play is no play, and sometimes you gotta take it. Marte. That's window. Wrong one. We'll get worried about that later. Rodriguez. Mullins. Soto. Alonso. Naylor. Let's see what we got. 2-2, 1-8. Nope. Not good enough. Mullins 2-4, 1-6. Not good enough. Soto's gonna be good enough. 3-4 and 2-8. Soto was good yesterday. You can see he's been doing quite well. I'll leave him up for a second. Polar Bear 4-6 and 3-4. He's been doing quite well. 2 Mets players doing well. Naylor's at 2-8 and 2-7. He's doing well. And that's it. We got 3 potential players. What's the over-under set in this? 8.5. With these pitchers, I'm tempted. But in both offenses are average. They're both 4-7, 4-8. It comes out to a 9-5. The line is 8-5. We have 3 players. I'm going for it. Let's take it. I was leaning past, but I'll go over 8.5. Why not? Let's take that. Move on. Next. All right, next up we have Atlanta and Cleveland. Where's it at? Just had it. Right there. 109 Cleveland. Slight favorite at home. 8.5 is our total. We come over to the spreadsheet. We see our numbers. Again, nothing really standing out match-wise. A lot of A logos, but still slight lean, slight lean, slight lean, slight lean. Everything's a slight lean to the road team. 6-4 last 2, 7-3. Let's go over the player props. See who the pitching matchup is going to be for this bad boy. It is going to be, who is it? Cantillo versus Waldrop. Okay, Hurston. I don't know anything about Hurston really, so I kind of need to go look on ESPN and see what you've actually done, because I have no info here. It tells me you don't start often. So I come over here. Boom. We can see Hurston is 2-0 with a 1.54, 10 Ks, 0.86 whip. He's pitched in a whopping 2 games this year, 6 innings, 5.2. He started 1, he benched the other. You can see the information there. Cool. So he is 1-1, 2 earned runs and 11.2. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go back over here, look at the pitchers. Let's open up Cantillo and see what his earned runs are looking like, because I know he started some. 2-6 in the last 5, 2025. You can see the whole year he's only pitched in 7 games. So let's go match up. We got bullpen numbers. We come down, Cantillo versus never faced the Braves. Lefties for the Braves. There you go. Cleveland versus righties. There you go. And Waldrop versus 2 pitchers who have never faced any of the batters. That's kind of weird, but hey, we'll take that. Let's change this up to the Braves and Guardians and see we have, oh my God, that's a lot of green. We have 6 HRs. We have Arias, we have Olsen, we have Profar, we have Manzardo, our buddy, who we bet 3 days in a row now. We're 2-1 betting him. We have Rocchio, who I guess keeps on crushing, and then Mr. Harris, who's been on fire too. So Arias, 2-4-2-5, not bad. Not bad. Could take that. Could take it. Let's see what else we got. Olsen, 2-8, 2-1. Don't love that. Not going to take that. Profar is at 3-5 and 2-8. Profar qualifies. Good stuff. Manzardo, 2-8, 2-3. Yeah, we took the last 2 of the last 3. He's done quite well for us. But apparently his rolling average got rid of a really good game and replaced it with a 2. So now he's below on 2-3. So doesn't qualify. Sorry. I don't make the rules. I do make the rules, but still. 1-6 for Rocchio and 1-4 on a half, if you love that. He's been doing well, so you could take that. And Mr. Harris is the hottest one, probably at 4-4 and 3-4. Yeah, Michael Harris has been on fire. So, I mean, you have 3 players that are really good and a couple that are close that we didn't take. So, potential over? I mean, both teams are top 11 in runs. We come back over here. We see they can score. They're coming out to 10.8 combined. We're looking at an 8.5 total. The pitchers are, well, one's okay, for what's his name? Hurston's okay. Cantillo, let me look at your earnings a little bit closer. You're 2.3434, it's 110. You're at 229 average. Last five, you're at 26. I feel like rolling the dice with over. I feel like doing another over. I think I'm gonna do it. Over 8.5. We have the hot bats. There's a lot of hot bats on these teams, so we can take those. 8.5. I'm good for it. Next. Our next game is going to be Miami and Boston. Currently, we got Boston 154 with that 8.5 total spreadsheet. Again, good offense facing offense. We have another over in a row. Maybe we might. This is 10.8 combined. That's nice. So teams are hitting well. They're not striking out. They're getting walks. Yeah, this is going to be another over. I can tell you right now. It's going to be a heavy over day. Dinger Friday is here. Let's see, pitchers who we got. Change this up to Red Sox Mullins, and we have Sandy versus Giolito. Do we want to take? Oh, Sandy. Oh, what do we do with Sandy? Do we face Sandy? Sandy at Fenway. That we might have to face Sandy. Let's go earn runs. This, not that. Do this. Then we get Giolito earn runs. Take a look at both. Sandy 5, 6, 4. Couple zeros in there. You can see what he's been up to. I'll change this up to Giolito. He's at 3. So we have a 3 and a 3 for both. But we know Sandy can blow up easily, especially when he's on the road. Does he have a head-to-head? No. Last 10, you can see what he's been up to. He's at 3.8. Giolito last 10 is at 1.8, but then last couple games been a little rough. Let's go match up and see what we got. Bullpen. Come on down. Giolito, 1 for 3 for Hill. That's it. Nothing. Righty for Milwaukee. For Miami. Boston versus righties and Sandy versus. Yeah, they look good, but Sandy has not been great this year, so we know that. Let's go look at HR and see if there's going to be enough for us to really want to take an over here. So, because I want hot bats. I want the bats to be hot. I want them to be smoking, and this ain't hot. We got Liam, we got you, and we got you. That's all we have for HR props. That's it. So Liam's at 2.6 and 1.8. That ain't the best. Rafaela is at 1.6, and you just don't qualify. Xavier does qualify. 3.1 and 3.6. He's absolutely crushing it. You can see what he's up to. 160 is very juicy. So, I'm tempted. We have 2 pitchers combining for 6. Our total sitting at 8.5. It's right there. I think I'm going for it again. I'm going for it. Over 8.5 again. 4th straight over. I have 5 plays and they're all totals. I don't have an HR. I don't have a side. I have 5 totals. What? Okay, whatever. Yeah, we're taking it. Over 8.5. Next. Okay, a game we're not taking the over. I can promise you. Baltimore and Houston. Oh my God, Baltimore still can't score runs. Where are they at? I just had them. There they are. It is 203 Houston with a 7.5 total spreadsheet. Look, I can't take an over here. Not a chance. I can't even take an under. The line is 7.5. They're combining for 7.6. So it's right there on our total. Anything we lean Houston, and that's it. Or a strikeout prop against Baltimore. Maybe Baltimore getting hits off of Houston getting hits off the Baltimore pitcher. Something. So let's go ahead and pop over here and see what we got. Let's get rid of Sandy and Giolito, change this to Orioles and Houston, and see. We got Brandon Young going up against Valdez. I cannot. Frammer's banned the rest of the season. This man has the potential to strike out 10 people every single time he goes out. And then half the time he doesn't. If there is anyone in baseball that needs investigated, it is this man right here. Absolutely just, I don't care. I put my foot down. This man right here, you go strikeouts, look at his strikeouts. Wait. Look, watch. What is this? What the hell is this? 10, 12, 4, 1, 3, 1. Yeah. Bet at some point he's going to pop over investigations. Just saying. Just saying. You can go last 10. Look. Yeah, he has it. Yeah. Ain't nobody this hot and cold when it comes to strikeouts. Everybody's pretty close to their numbers with occasional pops. No, this dude is an elevator. He is top floor, bottom floor, nothing in between. So, oh, man. I'm a little salty. I've lost a few bets on this man before. So, Brandon Young, what you up to, buddy? 3-6 earned runs. Ramber, what's your earned runs, at least? See, look at that. Yeah, 2-2. I just, bullpen. Yep, come on down. Valdez, history. Mountcastle has a 4.17 with a home run and a 1.0. That's it. Agley has a 4.62 with a home run, 2 ribbies, and a 1.2. Other than that, Westberg's got a home run and 6 at-bats. And then, yeah, so we got some information, but not much. Lefties for Baltimore. Baltimore can't hit the ball at all right now. Do you see the average for Baltimore? They're batting a buck 84. That is the lowest I've seen since the Cubs last season. Remember when the Cubs had that streak last season where they couldn't hit? Their offense was so bad. At one point, they were in the 130s when it came to team offense. That's how bad they were last season. Baltimore's getting there. They're getting there. It's getting bad. So, look at these. And then Valdez versus Baltimore. We already did that. Houston versus not much. And then Houston versus righties. There you go. Let's go look at the H. Actually, hits allowed. Valdez hits allowed. No. I want Brandon Young hits allowed. That's what I want. Hits allowed for you is 6. Houston is 6 in hits per game at 9 right now. So they maybe could take this, but don't love this. 2025. Yeah, you're very consistent. See, that's what we see, consistency. I don't want to take it now. It's a little too consistent. Let's get rid of all these bats. Get rid of you. Change this up to Orioles and Astros. And we'll see who we got for HR. We got Carlos, obviously. Pena, obviously. Alec Jackson. Jeremiah, and Gunnar has hits. Okay, we don't care about that. So Carlos has been great. 3 and 2A. Got him a day off, and then he has 0. It's cool, whatever. But he qualifies. He's good. Pena is at 2-2 and 2-1. Not good enough. Too many gaps. 1-4 for Alex on a half with a 1-4. You could if you want to take a half. I ain't doing that. And then Jeremiah Jackson, who's only played in so many games, has a 1.1 on a half for the whole season. Not my thing. It's going to be Carlos if anything in this one. Do we dare? Do we do? I think we do. What's the odds? 130s? I guess we could do that. I'd lean Houston, but I cannot back Framber. I can't do it. I'm taking Carlos. We're going to trust Carlos. He's been quite good to us. So CORREA over 1.5 HR. I got to trust him. He's hit for us so many times. But I just can't trust Framber. I can't do it. No, nobody should. I'm taking that next. All right, moving on. Next game is going to be Minnesota and Detroit. I instantly don't like this series. After yesterday, I just don't like it. I'm very annoyed by Mr. Scooble. Scooby just did everyone wrong. Everyone. We were all just bad times indeed. What do we have here, though? Let's see. It is, wherefore art thou? Wherever that they are, found them. 124 Detroit with a 9.5 total would come to the spreadsheet. We look at the numbers again. Mustard ketchup, nothing good. Same lean Detroit. Detroit strikes out a ton. They don't. So yeah, you know where we're going. This is leaning a pass if I had to guess, but we'll see who the pitching staff is today in this one. So we want Tigers and Twins like this. We got Charlie Morton going out there for Detroit versus OHL. So I guess that's how you say it. Oil. I don't know how to say that shit. Let's look because we don't have any stats. He's a reliever. I know he is. I've seen that name before. That's a name that stands out to you when you see it. So let's go look at his info, shall we? He even got a picture. The pitcher with no pitcher. That's hilarious. 0-2, 715, 9 strikeouts, 1.5. That ain't good at all. Bruh. You pitched in 5 games. You started 2, but when you start, you barely go because you give up runs. 3 home runs to Detroit of all teams. Uh-oh. And it was at Detroit. Now you're at home. So it's a little different scenario, but you had 4 hits, 4 earned, and 2-2 with 3 home runs against Detroit already once. That ain't good. That ain't a good start, my friend. Earned runs for Mr. Morton. Let's look at these information. We got to look at, I'm kind of curious. I go back here for a second. They do get strikeouts, but I ain't got no props. So I can't, I guess I do have a prop. I have a prop for strikeouts. I could take this if I really wanted to, but no, I ain't that crazy. Earned runs 4 for Mr. Morton. That ain't good. Minnesota could tee off on him. Over, under, what are we looking at? 9.5? What? And got the bullpens. Yeah, come on. Let's go. Pearson, you got a home run. 1 for 1, 1 for 1, 1 for 2. Yeah, versus righties. There's Detroit versus Minnesota versus righties, and Morton versus Minnesota. Home run for Buxton. And that's about all I see. That's all I'm seeing. Let's go look at the HR and see what we got. Boop. Changes up. Tigers, Twins. Go Tigers. We have 1. It's Riley Green. Ugh. We're going to have a pass finally. Oh my God. A final pass. 3 and a 1-9. Yep. Nothing here I want to touch. I ain't messing with this. If you're playing this one, have fun. I'm leaving this alone. Next. Our next game is going to be White Sox and Kansas City. It looks like KC's 161 money line with a 9 total. Head over here to the spreadsheet. White Sox, everything's turning red. They are struggling. back where they belong. KC is back in the green where everything is good for them. Let's go ahead and pop over here to, we're looking at strikeouts. We might look at KC strikeouts, might look at Chicago's pitcher to give up hits. And that's about it, really. Maybe KC money line. I don't know. Depends who's pitching. So we need to add more to the money line parlay. And there's a few I could add that I really don't want to. So, but we'll see. We'll see. We're doing it today. Don't worry. White Sox Royals. Let's see. We got Noah Cameron going up against Sabale. Well, let's start with what do we start with? Let's just grab both of them to kind of look at it. Let's start with Sabale, hits allowed and things like that. Strikeouts. Damn, it's KC. They're second. They don't strike out much. That's why the line looks like that. Hits allowed. Yeah, he's been pretty nasty outside. He gave up 8 last time, so nothing. I mean, he's been too good. I can't really mess with that. Earned runs, 2.6. He's not been bad. But if you take him, yeah, Cleveland got to him pretty good. Let's pop over here to Noah Cameron. Earned runs, you're at 1.6. All right, and strikeouts against White Sox, 8.76, 1-4. We can't trust somebody who got a 1 in 6 innings? No, not a chance. No way. No way. Haha, pun. And we got bullpen and bullpen. We come on down. Noah Cameron, 1 for 3 versus Mead. That's it. The lefties for White Sox, KC righties, and then Savale versus KC. There's a home run for Pasquatch. There's a home run for Perez, 250. Really bad averages. The first thing I'm noticing. 1 for 10 for Garcia, 0 for 6. Just not good. But 2 for 20 for Booby Witts. What is these numbers? 077 for Isbell, 200 for Yastrzemski. These numbers are trash. Let's go look at HR because I'm instantly wanting to leave this game alone now. Okay, KC is 161 money line, but are we sure they're going to win? Are we sure? Because I'm not sure. Looking at those, look at that stats right there. Not a chance. I'm a little scared, little frightened. We have Michael A. Taylor, we have Garcia, we have Montgomery, and Montgomery again. I don't know why I opened both of them, but you know what I'm doing. Let's see, 2.6 on a 1.5. Ugh, that is ugly. Get off my screen. Garcia, 2.6 on a 2.3. Not good enough. We look at Montgomery, 2.6 on a 2.3. Not good enough. No matter if it's half, well, if it's 1.5, it's not good enough. If it's half, it's good. So, no. I don't want This one feels like a trap. I don't like that. I'm leaving this alone. Next. All right, moving on for Kansas City, we got 5 games left. We're going Yankees and Cardinals now. That's a fun little matchup. 122 Yankees with 8.5 total. We go spreadsheet. We see the numbers. Another hot dog, mustard and ketchup. Both bottom 6 when it comes to runs. They're combining for a whopping 7 runs a game. Our total's sitting at 8.5. So I'm instantly thinking under if we have any type of decent pitching. Just saying. Let's go player props. Let's go look. Not player props, but you know. Let's get rid of those 2. Change the pitchers up to this one. We go Yankees. And what do we have? We have Louis Gill going up for Palante. All right. St. Louis is striking out 25th with. We can take his strikeouts on the road. We'll look at it. Sure, why not? So we need to look at Louis strikeouts on the road, and what has he been up to strikeout wise? Not much. He ain't a strikeout dude, so we ain't gonna mess with that. How about earned runs? Can you at least keep the runs low? No, you can't, Mr. 3.8. That ain't good. Let's look at Palante earned runs. 3.6. Oh my God, both pitchers suck. Just both pitchers are bad. Both bats are bad. What are we doing here? Disgusting. All right, bullpen, probably bad too. Palante versus Yankees. There you go. All red though. Look at all that red. Righties for Yankees, St. Louis versus righties, and Louis versus St. Louis. Never face them. HR is gonna be terrible too. Just bet money. I already know it's gonna be bad. Let's just look. Actually, no. Newbar, Pedro, Stanton, like usual, and Pedro again. Okay, so we got a Newbar, 2.4 and 1.7, not good enough. Goodbye. We look at Pedro. We got 3 and 2.1, not good enough. Goodbye. We got Stanton, 4 and 3.4. Yeah, he's good. And then we got 3 and 2.1, not good enough. Guess who we're taking today? Yeah, I thought I was going to pass on this one. You thought I was going to escape this game with a pass? No, Stanton will continue to be on my list until he shows he does not want 2 hits. So, as long as the average is there, he's going to have days where he only has 1. We know that. It's possible. So, I'm taking it over 1.5 HR. We got 120. That's some good odds. He's 8 for 10. He's crushing. Yeah, I'm taking Stanton next. All right, next up is going to be Arizona, Colorado. We took over 12.5 yesterday. Everything lined up except Colorado's offense did not want to help out at all. Arizona pitching was great, so whatever. We move on. That's cool. 178 Arizona, 11.5 total. You're not fooling me again today. Team total Arizona might be worth the play because Arizona offense is still crushing, doing quite well. 6.1. is their total. We took team total 3.5 a couple days ago. It took the ninth inning, 2 home runs with 2 outs to hit it, but guess what? It worked. So Arizona's hot right now. That's crazy. Let's go look at the pitchers. It's Colorado. There's going to be bad pitchers. We just know this. There's no doubt about it. So his question is, how bad are the pitchers? It's going to be Tanner Gordon. Pretty bad. I do believe. And Brandon Pfaadt. Okay, 11.5 might be on the table. It might be back. It might be back, baby. Let's see. Tanner, 6, 7, 9, 10. 10. And look who it was. It was Arizona. In Arizona. Now he's facing them in Colorado. Oh, my God. What's the team total? Hold up. Let me just stop this right here. Skirt. And over here, match details. Team props. Zone of runs. 6.5. You can get 5.5 at 180. Let me come back over here to game lines. Game lines, 5 inning money line. Arizona, how about run line? Half. I want some, yeah, give me Arizona to be winning at the top of the 6 for 130. That's a play I'm putting on the list right now. So we're going to ARZ, first 5, 0.5, or minus 0.5, as in, I only take these rarely. When I do it, I have to explain it. So basically, this right here, all this is saying, Arizona minus half, says they have to be winning when the 6th inning starts. They can't be tied. They can't be losing. They have to be winning by anything, 1 or more runs, and that hits at 130. And based on the fact we see this gentleman going out there who gave up 10 to him when he faced him last time in Arizona, now he faces him in Colorado. Yeah, Arizona's offense is cooking. That's like some good odds for something good like that. So let's look at Brandon P. Detroit gone for 7 outside of that. I'm not too concerned. Oh, that's 4-3. Whew, I got a little nervous. 4-3 ain't bad. We can work with that. Matchup. Boop, boop. There's bullpens. Come on down. Tanner versus Arizona. Look at all the green. You could put a flag and put golf balls on it. There's so much green there. So good, so good, so good. Righties for Arizona. Colorado versus righties, and Brandon P versus Colorado. And you know, I'm a little concerned now. But I'm not that concerned. I'm not changing my mind. I'm already done it. So we're taking it. Let's go over here, look at the HR. There's going to be a bunch on this thing. It's all going to be at, okay, there's not. Is Marte, is Doyle. Oh, all the Arizona players are 2.5 now. Yeah, Blaze, Gurriel, Perdomo, and Marte are all 2.5. That doesn't help us at all. So 4.8 for Marte with a 3.5. Yeah, he qualifies at 2.5. Literally qualifies. That's how hot he's been. Doyle, 3-4 and 3-2. Dude's been doing pretty good. He's swinging. Let's see. Perdomo's at 4 and 3-3. Could do that. I think I'm going to stick with what I got. I think I got my play. I'm going to rock with it. I'm taking it. I'm going for that weird line. I know Arizona to be winning at the top of the 6th. That's what I'm going for next. All right, next game up, we got 3 left. We got Angels and A's. Currently, it's a pick 'em. And it's only leans Angels 106. 10 is our total in this one. We go to the spreadsheet, we see our numbers. We can see why it's 10. They're coming out to a 11.2. Both teams top 5 in hits. Batting average. Hits 5 and 13. Both teams are good at RBIs. Walks. Both teams strike out a ton. So we have to look at strikeout props. So let's go look at pitching and see what we have in this one. Get rid of those two. Change it up to Angels and A's. And let's see. We got Kikuchi going up against Jack Perkins. I know literally nothing about Jack Perkins. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to find out. So let's go ahead and go boop and load it up. Perkins, let's see. 3 saves, 408, 28 Ks, 105 whip. Let's see. He's pitched in 2 games this month. It's only been 15 days, but still. He started the last 2 games, 3 innings, and then 6 innings. That's a hell of a jump in innings. So 3 earned, 3 hits against Baltimore. Now, Baltimore is the worst offense we've seen the past 2-3 weeks. So this is not impressive at all. This should be... That's actually bad, maybe, because it was Baltimore. Arizona, this was during the trade deadline. They were already, the morale was gone. Remember how bad Arizona was for 2 weeks because of trade stuff? Now they're hot. Yeah, this isn't impressive. So I'm not impressed at all. So let's go ahead and pop back over, go boop, and let's go Gucci, open it up, and we got to look at strikeouts for them too. We got to look at strikeouts for both of them, to be honest. Let's see. Earned runs, you're at 2.5. Strikeouts, you're sitting at what? 6.2 on a 6.5? No, I ain't taking a 6.5. That's too much. And Perkins is at what? 4.5? And his strikeouts are 5.4, 0, 1.4, and the last 2 were 5 and 4 against Baltimore and Arizona. I ain't feeling it. I don't trust that at all. You had 2 of the easiest matchups in your 2 starts. I don't care. Let's see. There's your bullpens. Boop, boop. We go Perkins. Never faced the Angels. Angels versus righties. Athletics versus lefties. And Kikuchi versus A's. A lot of red. This is a weird one. This is weird. I leaned over because I don't trust this. I think this is a game that easily the pitchers could easily both get just lit up. I can absolutely see that. The wind's blowing out. It's in a minor league park. We know all this stuff by now. So let's go ahead and look at the HR and see if anything lines up with our thoughts. We have Bryce and we have Colby. And then we have, who are these people? Who are these creative players just popping up randomly? 2025, you were at 1-5. Get off my list. Colby Thomas, 3-2-19. Okay, not bad. Cool, whatever. Moncada is at 2. Where are the stars at? Where are all the stars? Are they all at 2-5 today? That might be what happened. They bumped them up. Like, it's Trout, Rooker, Langlers. I'm taking the over. I don't know. Just something about, I see these numbers. I see the pitchers. I don't trust that. The 10's total. I'm going over 10. I told you, it's going to be a high scoring day is what I'm thinking of that. I could be dead wrong. Actually, I won't be wrong. The numbers will be wrong. The numbers say it's an over day. So we're taking over 10 next. 2 games left. We got Padres and Doyas, 156 and 9.5. We come over here. We look at our numbers, and it's a lot of green. That's a lot of green. Oh, that's so much green. Both top 10, both top 10, actually both top 7, both top 8, number 8, both tied at first. They're combining for 10.2 walks. Damn, it's a lot of walks. Strikeouts, not much for you. There's no red on the whole screen. That's a first, I think. I don't recall ever not seeing any red. 1-5, lost 4. So I guess lean San Diego, even though they're on the road because we're streaking. Let's go look at pitchers. See what we got. Please be bad. I love another over. That'll be fun. I like rooting for overs. They're fun to do. Clayton Kershaw's pitching. Nope, so much for the over. Who is he going up against? Well, I wish I could tell you, but I can't tell you nothing because nobody knows. Undecided. So, well, hell, you can't see it. Scroll down a little bit more so you can see it. Undecided. That doesn't help us at all. So, I don't know why I can't really take anything. So, it's going to be a bullpen guy, a minor leaguer, or somebody come back from injury. That's what it always is usually. It never is just a typical starter. So, Kershaw, how your earned runs looking, buddy? Load them up. 1-6. Kershaw's been kind of nasty. So, let's go match up and see what the bats are doing. Bullpen. It could be one of you. One of you might be starting. Don't know. Kershaw versus San Diego. 2 home runs from Machado and 36 at bats with only a 278 with a 742. Not good. Not good. Not loving that. Righties for San Diego. Dodgers versus, well, nothing. We don't know yet. Literally nothing. I lean the over, but I might have to pass just to pass just because. But then again, am I really going to pass on Friday night? I don't think so. We'll see though. Any HRs? Yeah, we have a few. We got Tatis. We got Tatis 2.5. We got Ohtani 2.5. When you got multiple 2.5s, that's good for an over. They're telling you like, hey, these are the lines for a reason. Cronenworth, Ohtani, and Mookie. All right, so we got 5 over 2 teams. I like that. 3-6 on a 2-3. Sure, I could take that technically. Cronenworth 2-5 and 2-9. Absolutely could take that one. Shohei's at 3-5 and 3-6. Absolutely could take that one. Mookie's at 2-3-2-3-1. You could take that one. You could take them all. Literally everyone. So, all right. Dodgers are going up against somebody who might. They're at home. They're facing either a rookie, a minor leaguer, or a bullpen guy. That's good for the Dodgers. They're on a 4-game losing streak, which is concerning. The total's 9.5, not 10. It's 9.5. The wind's blowing out a little bit. It's not much, but it is blowing out. It is blowing out 6 and it's 71 degrees, so it doesn't really help us. Some reason I'm getting in my mind it's gonna be like a 4-3 game and that's a final, and I'm scared. I'm gonna be smart. Sometimes the best play is no play. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave it alone. Next. Now watch that game be like 17-12 or something ridiculous. Just because I said that. You never know. Final game is going to be Tampa and San Fran. We look and we see it's a 7.5 total with San Fran being favored. We come over here to the spreadsheet and ew, there's all the red. We found it. It's all here. Tampa getting better. I mean, they were almost 30 for a bit. They're getting better. They're not Baltimore bad, but they're bottom half. They're below average now. They've improved to below average. Good job, Tampa. Let's go look over here at pitching and see who we have. Get rid of you. Change this. Boom, boom. And we come on down to this game right here. And we'll see we got Landon Roop versus John Boyle. Tampa's still last in strikeouts, so we absolutely got to look at strikeouts. Even though it's 3.5, we got to look at it for both of them. Let's see. Roop is at 4.438. 6. Last two games have been pretty good. 5 average on a 3.5 with a 1. What? Plus 128. Tampa's last in strikeouts. And I know 3.5 isn't a fun line. People hate it. I hate it too. Don't worry. But sometimes the numbers are like, yeah, Tampa strikes out a ton. That's what they're doing. You see that. That's what they're doing. This man's at home. 3.5 or plus 120, plus 160. What? And he's done this the last two games? I'm taking it. Done. That's my play. I'm going to go and type that in. ROUPP over 3.5 Ks. I got to take it. I mean, he has the best possible matchup to hit this. Why are they? Why? We go head to head. He's no, nothing. Last 20, last 10. He's had multiple games of 7 strikeouts. He's not a bad strikeout pitcher. I mean, he's very inconsistent. So, what about your hits? Are you giving up a lot of runs? You give a lot of hits, but Tampa can hit the ball around 23rd. That doesn't scare me. Earn runs, you're pretty nasty. So, Boyle, what's your strikeouts? 5, 6, and a 4, 5. What's your earn runs looking like? Don't care. Matchup. Let's go. Oh, bullpen. Can't forget that. Bullpen. Come back. Versus them over 3. That's good for Landon. Good stuff. Righties for Tampa. Tampa does like righties. That's because they're so bad against lefties. That's all that means. Look, these are all 200s. There's nothing impressive here. There's no 300s. There's one 300 this whole list. That's Mangum. That's it. Everyone else is green with a 2 or a 1 next to their name. That's not impressive. We come San Francisco versus righties. Jumbo versus San Fran. There you go. I like my play. I like it. The numbers point to it. I'm going to take it. Unless something really changes my mind in the next 10 seconds. B-Lo and J-Lo. All right. Or low, however you... I'm saying low. I don't care how they say it. That's how I'm saying it. 2 8s. 2-4, not good enough. Sorry, Brandon. Josh is at 2 and 1-5, not good enough. I got to go with the play. That makes sense to me. I got to take Landon. I got to take 3.5 strikeouts for plus money at home against Tampa, who is the worst strikeout team in the league. And then we're going to end it right there. I'm done. So let's go back to the top. I want at least a 3-leg money line parlay today. I already got Toronto in there. I got Toronto. Am I putting this game? Absolutely not. Not a chance. Cincy, Milwaukee. I mean, I already leaned Cincy plus 1.5, but I ain't got the balls to be taking Milwaukee right now. No, no. I said I lean Cincy for a reason, because this will be the game they win of all games. And we don't know who's pitching, so big deal. Washington, Philly, not a chance in hell I'll touch this game. Yeah, this was a pass too. This was an over. I already got Toronto, so that's done. Mets to Seattle. This was an over. Cleveland, Atlanta. This is an over. I don't even know who else I had to win this one if I had to pick. If you made me choose, I couldn't tell you. Boston, Miami. I lean Boston, but not enough to put them in the parlay. Then again, it's Sandy. Are we fading Sandy that much where I can put Boston? We'll put Boston on the list. See if anything looks better. Boston. Let's go. Houston's probably going to be a choice, right? Yeah, I've got to. All right. If Framber sells this damn parlay because he gives up like 5 runs to this Baltimore team, he will be perma-banned. Perma-banned. I'm talking until I'm done making videos. I will never take this man again, ever. So we're gonna take Houston. It's all on his shoulders today. If you let this awful ass team show life today, you're banned. Done. I'm gonna put Houston in the main line. So that'll give us 3 right there. Who else we want to add? I'm probably going to add Arizona, too, because we're fading. Minnesota, Detroit. I ain't touching this. Nonsense. KC, White Sox. No. This is fishy. This is a weird... This would be a one KC should win, but also people are like, did you know KC lost? How'd they lose? That's one of them games. Yankees, St. Louis. Not a chance I'm touching that. Rado. I mean, I got to put Arizona in there. I got to do it. That's a 4 game. I mean, how many more do we need? I think 4 is good. A's and A's. No. Dodgers, no, none of that. And lastly, no, I think I got my 4. Toronto, Boston, Houston, Arizona. Those are the 4. Boston, I'm a little scared of Boston now. I think about it. Is Giolito versus Sandy. Giolito, he's at home though. Toronto's at home, Boston's at home, Houston's at home, and Arizona's on the road. But it's Colorado, so is that really home field for Colorado? Not really. So yeah, we'll take those 4. I'm good there. So to the schedule, we're done. Friday's over. Tomorrow is Saturday. You see we have these games here. We'll be back. I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you're playing. If you're playing anything, fading, follow, tell me. All of it. If I miss something, if I mess something up, point it out. Don't be an ass. Just point it out. Be cool about it. Check out the HQ. Check out Outlier. I'll see you tomorrow on Saturday for some more MLB. Peace.